Hey guys, this is Spiritual at Heart Tarot, and welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. Today's reading, we're taking a look at when will you have a baby. So this might be your first, but it doesn't have to be your first. But we're taking a look at when this baby will come into your life. So we have 4 piles to pick from today. We have pile number 1 on the left with the Lepidolite. Then we have pile number 2 with the blue Celestite, or at least I believe it's Celestite. It might be Calcite. I always interchange the two. So let me know in the comments which one it actually is. Maybe you know better than I do. Then for pile number 3, we have the beautiful Pyrite. There you go. And for pile number 4, we have the Lemurian Healer or Golden Healer. There we go. I think it's also called Lemurian Quartz or something like that. Nonetheless, a beautiful crystal. So pick the pile you feel most drawn to, and let's get into this reading. Hello, my lovely pile number 1. If you picked the Lepidolite, this is going to be your reading. And we're actually starting out with your baby. So we're going to take a look at which baby we're talking about, what they're going to be like. So yeah, let's take a look. So we have 2 of these oracle cards first, and we'll get some more oracle cards later. We have the Dragonfly. And we have the Siren with the number 18. So the age 18 might be significant, or the 18th might be a significant date. But let's start out with this Dragonfly energy. So the Dragonfly is the master of the mind. It's someone that is very clear in what they want, but also very clear in their attitude. So it does sound like your child will be a child that is very bubbly. They won't have issues with mental health or anything like that. It seems like they are born with a very strong will, very strong mind. They know what they want. They will work towards that. And in general, they are very good at thinking positive. Also, the dragonfly is an animal that always flies from there to there and always moving. And I think that that's something that they will have too. So they might be into sports, or in general, they might be someone that maybe changes their way of thinking. They are very good at thinking about the different perspectives. Which makes them someone that could be very good at helping others as well. And like I said, they're overall just very positive. The dragonfly, being a flying animal, being associated to air, might indicate that your baby will be a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, but they don't have to be. They might just be very good communicators. They might just be someone that's very easy to talk to. They might be very clear in the way that they communicate. Yeah, so it might be that I'm thinking about maybe the generation that's on their phone a lot, always communicating with everybody, having a great network of people that they're talking to. Of course, we're not talking about a phone addict or anything like that, but it's like they like to stay in touch with their friends. Now, with the siren being here and the number 18, it kind of gives me the idea that when they turn 18 or around that age, it's like they'll be going through a glow up, especially because the dragonfly also goes through that transformation of being in the mud, then getting wings and flying up and flying out into the world. So it's like when they turn 18 or around that age, when they hit puberty, they will be going through some kind of a glow up. Their appearance will get even better. And I think that they'll be attracting a lot of people. So they might be attracting like a partner, or they'll just grab a lot of attention from other people, which could also lead to just more opportunities in life. For example, maybe them becoming someone that plays in movies, or at whatever job they get. It might be very easy for them to get a job because of their appearance. And yeah, it's like they're very likable. A lot of people want to be around them. A lot of people want their attention. And they're going to be very pretty, especially around the age of 18 and like that time frame. But let's get some little cards to get to know your baby a little bit better. I also have another oracle deck that I want to use, so let me grab that. So I'll put the little cards here first, but we're going to use the big cards to get their main energies first. So let's see. I felt that one. What kind of energy they will have throughout life. So these will be their main energies, not just when they are a baby, not just when they are a teen, just their overall energy throughout life. Like I said, I'm getting the feeling that they're going to be very bubbly. With the siren, though, it might be a little girl. It doesn't have to be. The dragonfly does give me a little bit more of a masculine energy, but my eyes are being drawn to the siren. So the next card we have is the number 5 with Athena and knowledge. And we have this owl of wisdom. So it looks like they're going to be a very smart kid, a very smart person. They will hold a lot of knowledge. With Athena being here, they might be very interested in Greece or Greek mythology. But overall, they're going to be very intelligent. They're going to be very good communicators. So it does look like this is going to be a dream of a baby or of a child that you will have. 5 might be a significant age. Also, 5 might be the month of May that might be significant. And again, we're seeing a lot of blue talking about the throat chakra and about communication. So they're going to be very good at communicating. Maybe they'll be a young talker, right? Maybe they'll start babbling around the ages that usually kids don't talk yet. But that's what I'm getting here. We also have, oh, I love this card. We have Gaia, and we see this pregnant woman. How fitting. We have Gaia with Earth, Mother Earth. We have the number 16, so maybe 16 is a significant age, or the 1st of June or the 6th of January might be significant, or maybe they'll be born on the 16th. But with Earth here, we can see that your baby or your child will love to be in nature. They're going to be very connected to nature. Maybe they'll love animals, be connected to animals. Maybe they want to work with animals. But they might want to take care of the earth. I could see this baby being someone that will protest for creating a better earth, for trying to clean up the oceans, trying to get rid of a lot of pollution or anything like that. So this is definitely someone that wants to do better for this world. Let's take a look at these little cards now. So if you haven't seen any videos that I've done yet, I use these cards a lot. I use them in almost every baby reading that I do. So if you like these, you might want to check out these other readings as well. And if you don't like them, let me know, because I'm trying to find ways to change up my readings a little bit every now and then. If you have any tips, let me know as well. So the first card that came out is Fire Body, as in like they have a great body, a fit looking body. Like I said with the siren, especially when they're a little bit older, they're going to be very attractive, very physically appealing. And that's what we have with this fire body as well. So it's coming out over and over again that they're going to be very attractive. Maybe because they are into sports, but that doesn't have to be the case. We also have South American origins. So they might have South American origins, but with these very, how do you say that? So with the traits that are very broad or very, how do you say that? I've explained this many times. It's like eye color or where they come from. Those might just be most people watching, their child will have that. But for things that are more universal, like their a character or the way that they look, in terms of like, this is not just specific, like they're going to be skinny or anything like that. It's in general, they'll have a good looking physique. So those cards you can take, everybody can take. But the South American origins, of course, might be a little bit more specific to most people watching, and it might not be for everybody. So if that doesn't sound like it's possible for you, just ignore those. It might just be that most people watching will have a child that comes from South American origins. But we might also get more origins later on in this reading. Next up, the card fell on the floor. We have stand out. So they are not afraid to stand out from the crowd. And with this siren here, it kind of already told us that this is going to be a child that gets a lot of attention. Not only from their parents, but also from other people. Sorry. So let's get some more information. What else can you tell us? Ooh, there we go. Oh, I love this. So I already told you guys they're going to be good with their words. They're going to be great communicators. And that's what we're seeing here once again. They're going to be good with their words. They might become writers. They might just have a very compelling voice, a voice that can impact a lot of people. Let's get some more because we have more than enough space. So we also have patience. So they're going to be very patient. Like we said, their mind is very strong. They can control their mind. They don't get anxious or they don't get worried. They can be patient. They don't have to have anything right now. And that might be a skill that they'll learn over time. It might be a skill that they'll have when they're born. We also have independent. So this might be, I'm hearing a little girl that just wants to do everything herself. Like, I don't need any help. I'll try first. If it doesn't work, I'll ask you then, like that kind of thing. Of course, it doesn't have to be a little girl, but I feel like for a lot of you, it will be a girl. Let's get some more. So, Spirit, what else can you tell us about pile one's baby? What can you tell us about pile one's baby? Is there anything else that we need to know about pile one's baby? I guess not really. There's not something significant. I think the most important things have come out. So yeah, we also have North American origins. So South or North American origins. Let me get one more for the other side just to make it match. And of course, more information is never a bad thing. There we go. We have the one. So with this card, it might be your only child. It might be the center of your attention because this might be your only child. Of course, we're also talking about your first one. So it might just be that this is your first one and there will be more to follow. So take that as it resonates for you. Now, I think we've had about enough information about your baby for now. So we're gonna move on to when this baby will come into your life. So let me remove these and let's take out the bingo machine and some extra cards. Okay, so we're gonna start out with some cards first. I'm using the combination of zodiac and other cards. Then we're gonna take a look at the months. And lastly, we're gonna use the bingo machine to figure out if there are any specific dates that are important. So, Spirit, when will pile 1 have their baby? When will pile 1 have... Okay, so the first one we have a question mark. So maybe this is because Spirit doesn't want you to worry too much about the date. You might overthink it. But let's see what else we get, because a question mark doesn't cut it for us, right? So when will pile 1 have their baby? There we go. So we have Capricorn. So they might become a Capricorn born between the 22nd of December until the 20th of January. Let's get one more. Spirit, do you have anything else? It's taking a while. So maybe, here we go. So we have Gemini. We have Gemini twice because we also had Gemini with the dragonfly itself. So the 21st of May until the 21st of June. Now let's use some other cards for the months. So Spirit, and I love that they're also purple. They match so well with your crystal. But Spirit, when will pile 1 have their baby? Which months are significant? So we have December. We have December again, because we also have December with the Capricorn energy, the end of December. Then we have February, so maybe Valentine's Day is significant. Let's get one more. Or if more fall out, we'll take them. But so anything else? I guess that's it, because nothing is falling out. Yeah, so we'll keep it at that. We're gonna use the bingo machine now. If you haven't heard this before, you might want to lower your volume a little bit because it can get quite loud. So I'll let you turn it down now, and I'll be turning the machine. There we go. So the first date we have is the number 56. So the 5th of June or the 6th of May. Maybe 56 days might be significant. Next up, we have the number 19. So maybe the age 19 is significant, or the 1st of September, or the 9th of January, or the 19th of December or February, or maybe even May or June. Obviously May. Then we have the number 45. There you go. So the 4th of May as well, or the 5th of April, or maybe the age 45. So the 6th until the the 4th until the 6th of May are significant. Next up, we have the number 25. So also the 2nd of May. So the 2nd, the 4th, and the 6th. We also have the 5th of February, and we also had February before, or the 25th of December or February. go. Then we have the number 17. So the 1st of July or the 7th of January. Also the 17th of December or the 17th of February. So the 17th until the 19th of December and February might be significant, and the 25th as well. Then we have the number 35. Wow. So we have the 3rd of May. So we have the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, and the 6th of May. First week of May looks very significant, but we also have the 5th of March. So those are the dates that seem significant. Now, as you can see, these cards are new to my channel. I haven't used them before. I also have some oracle cards, and I want to use them right now to get maybe some messages that might be significant for you right now when it comes to having this baby. So let me grab them and let's take a look at that. Okay, here they are. So they are the tea leaf oracle cards. I think they're adorable. But let's see if there are things that are significant when it comes to having this baby. So yeah, we have the first one, and it says, great worry over nothing with a whale. And like I said, that's why I thought there was a question mark, because you would worry about it, although that might not be necessary at all. So there is a message for you that you do not need to worry about this pregnancy or about when it's coming, because it will come and everything will be all right. But you have to be a little patient. Let's see if there is anything else. We have clouds. Let me show you. It says temporary problems. So if you have fertility problems right now, know that they are temporary. They will blow over. If this is any other type of problem, like relationship issues or maybe something like depression or something like that, know that any problem that you currently have, it will blow over and it will get better. I love that message for you guys. Let's see if anything else wants to come out. Yeah. So I'm not going to take all of them. I'm going to take those two. And I have even more of these little cards, so I'll continue using the other batch. But we also have skull with hidden secrets can harm you. So this might indicate that you might have a secret, that keeping this secret might harm you more than you think. I think for most people, it's rather you having a secret than other people keeping secrets from you. There is no reason to be concerned with other people not telling you things. I think it's more so maybe that you're not telling yourself something or denying something to yourself. Like maybe you're telling yourself that you're not scared of maybe not being pregnant yet or whatever it is. And it's like you need to validate your own feelings instead of pretending they're not there or hiding them from other people. I think that's what this skull might be about. Then the next one we have is unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. So you have strong intuition. Your intuition can really guide you when it comes to this pregnancy. And whatever changes you feel like you need to make, those are the changes that you should be making. You don't have to do it right now. You will do it at your own time, so don't rush it. But if you get the sense that there might be something that could help you, you should definitely try that. So we have like 3 places left, so we're gonna use these cards to get 3 more. Okay, well, that was crazy, but we'll take them, I guess. They are 4 cards. If I can pick them up. There we go. So I feel like we have to start with this one. It says spear, heartache over what you no longer have. So this might indicate that you've had a pregnancy before and something went wrong, or there was a relationship that was really hopeful, that you would have a baby with this person and something went wrong, you broke up or anything like that. It might be something very unrelated to fertility and pregnancy, but something that you have a lot of heartache about. And it seems like it might be helpful to work through those feelings first. But take that one as it resonates. Then we have table, hard work ahead. And I think this one talks more so about those changes that you feel like you need to take or need to make. And I think that hard work sounds kind of, how do you say that? Like, it sounds more difficult than it actually is. I think that this is more so that worry that you have. It's like you think that you need to change a lot before you're ready to have this child or this baby. But in reality, it's your worry that makes it hard. It's not really any hard work. It feels like it's going to be pretty easy, but that you make it a little bit harder by worrying about it so much. We also have sunrise with new creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start. Yeah, having this baby will be a fresh start. The sun is coming up. Things are getting better. That's the kind of energy that I'm seeing with this beautiful sunrise card. And last but not least, to end off this reading, we have grapes. Time to go out and have fun. So it might be very helpful for you to get out of the house more, to try new things, to do the things that you know you like, to just bring you in a better headspace. And I love that this is also purple, right? Purple, the Lepidolite talks about self-care, self-love. It's a very nurturing crystal. So you might want to use Lepidolite, or you might just want to be more nurturing towards yourself. That might also be very helpful. So yeah, that actually brings me to the end of this reading. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, I'd love to get a thumbs up. If you want a personal reading, I also do those. There is a link somewhere in the description that you want to click. You can get your spot over there. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you had fun just like I did. And I hope to see you in one of my next readings. Bye, guys. Hello, my lovely pile number 2. If you picked the Celestite, this is going to be your reading. And we're starting out with taking a look at your baby. So we have these 2 oracle cards over here, and we'll be getting some more later on. So the first one we have is the heart with the number 31. So the age 31 might be significant. And we also have the rabbit. And the rabbit is connected to Earth. So this might indicate that your baby might be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. So we're starting out to talk about this rabbit for a little bit. This rabbit might indicate that your baby can be quite sensitive. I'm getting the energy that your baby is going to be a baby that is an empath, or how do we say those things? Like someone that is highly sensitive, asensitive. That's the word I was looking for. I don't know why that was so hard. But your baby is going to be someone that's very sensitive to energy, very sensitive to the world. And maybe that, especially in the beginning, it might make them come across as easily scared or easily overwhelmed. But I do think that they'll be better at that as they grow up. They'll learn how to ground themselves more, or maybe just hang around the right people that will help them feel a lot better. They are also a very good listener and a great problem solver. So we can see that they might be like a healer or something like that, or just someone that has a lot of friends and that they love to help their friends. Of course, being a sensitive does sometimes cause people to withdraw a little bit, but I do see a very kind-hearted child, a very kind-hearted spirit. And I think that you will get along with each other very well. And that there will be a bigger family. I don't think this is going to be an only child, especially because rabbits always have like a lot of babies, right? So this being one rabbit kind of indicates that there will be more to follow, or that there are already a few rabbits in your little family. But yeah, it looks like this is going to be a very curious child, but also a very sensitive child that will be a great listener and a great problem solver. With the heart being here, this indicates to me that your child will be living from the heart. I feel like this is going to be that next generation of like enlightened children that will be coming to this earth, like star children or whatever you want to call it, like we said. Just a very sensitive, a very loving energy that's coming to this world that's not used to like this earth energy. It's like everything is new to them. And that's why they'll get easily overwhelmed, because they are so loving. They couldn't imagine other people being any different. But with the heart, they'll be living from their heart. And I think that they're going to be very compassionate towards other people. Like I said, it feels like they're going to be drawn to a healing profession, or just drawn to helping others, healing others, being very gentle and kind. So it's very ethereal energy that they're going to be bringing. And I think that that's why they'll need a very strong family support, because they are so sensitive. And maybe you are sensitive yourself. So they'll have a lot of things that you have in common. You might be able to teach them how to deal with some harsher things on this earth. Because as we all know, there is a lot of harsh energy on this planet right now. But hopefully your baby won't have to deal with that. So we're going to take that one. Ooh, I guess it wants to come out. We'll take them both. And let me get one more. You know why I want to get one more? It's because the other card came up in pile number 1 as well. And I was like, but it came up in pile 1. So it shouldn't be here. And I tried to put it back. But then it tried to come out again. So I'll just take it. But I'll give you a little extra card, because I feel like getting the same one as the first pile isn't really fair. But if you didn't watch it, you wouldn't even know. But you might be drawn to pile 1 as well. So the first card we have is number 41. Again, 41 might be a significant age. We have ocean and we have generosity. So this definitely indicates that your baby or your child will be very generous. Like we said, they have this beautiful heart. They are really sensitive, but they want to give others. They want to help others. They're very generous. They will definitely help other people if they feel like they are in any trouble. I think that your child will be the one that helps out. And like pile number 1, you have this number 5 with Athena and knowledge. But I must say, I am getting a little bit of a different energy when it comes to this card right now, because I don't think this is like general knowledge. Your child being, of course, they're going to be intelligent, but I don't think this is a child that needs to study a lot. I feel like this is that they are very connected to spirit, and that they're going to be able to pick up on things, like more of an intuitive knowledge instead of like book knowledge. That's the kind of thing that I'm seeing here. Like they might have a spirit guide that they communicate with a lot and that helps them on their path, or that they just have a lot of guidance surrounding them. I think that's the kind of energy that I'm seeing here right now. We also have Nike with ambition and the number 39. So the age 39 might be significant as well. And with ambition, it looks like your baby or your child will have an important purpose in their life. And I think that they'll know about this purpose from quite a young age. And even though they might get overwhelmed or scared sometimes, it's like they have this mission here. They are here to help heal the world, and they will do anything to make that happen. That's the kind of thing I'm thinking about now. So it's like this beautiful big heart of them. They want to infect other people with their smile, with their compassion, with their heart. And that's what they're going to be doing. They're going to be sharing their heart with other people. There we go. Now we're going to move on to some little cards. And if you've seen my channel before, any videos that I've done, I use them quite a lot. I love them. So let me know if you like them too. But let's take a look what they have to say about your baby or your child. So Spirit, what can you tell us about this baby? So the first one we have is good with words. So they might have a purpose surrounding sharing their word or sharing their light. Let me grab another card from the floor. We also have gorgeous face. So they might have a very pretty face. We also have flirt. So maybe when they are in their teens, they might be very flirtatious. They like to have, they just like to play, yeah, something like that. We also have brown hair. So they might have brown hair, but with these physical traits, these might not be for everybody. I feel like this is usually the energy of most people or most babies that will be coming. But of course, if you have blonde hair and your partner has very blonde hair, it's very unlikely that your child will have brown hair. But if it's possible, you can claim this as your baby's. Like I said, I think for most people, this baby will have brown hair, but it might not be for everybody. Then we have balance. And this balance, I feel, is mostly about balancing their sensitivities with their ambition, right? So it's like, although they're very sensitive, they do have this passion, they do have this purpose, and they need to be very careful to not overwhelm themselves too much. Let's get some more. So Spirit, what else can you tell us about pile 2's baby? What can you tell us about pile 2's baby? Anything else you want to tell us? Normally they just fly out, but now they're a little bit slow. Okay, so we have South American origins. They might have South American origins. Of course, if you know you and your partner are not close from South American origins, this might just not be for you. Like I said, the physical ones or these type of cards, they might not be for everybody. But maybe just most people watching, that will be their energy. Of course, there are multiple people watching, so we can get very, very precise here. Let's get some more. If anything wants to come out, clearly it's not really happening. Okay, so we have, I think, 2 or 3 more. Let's take them and then we can move on to the next part of the reading. So we have the 1. So yeah, this might be the first one. Like I said, I feel with this rabbit here that it's not going to be the only one, but it might very well be the first one. Then we have fire body. So they're going to be attractive, physically attractive. And there are some cards here, like this fire body card, like that number 5 card, that are very similar to pile 1. So yeah, you might want to check pile 1 out if you felt drawn to that. But this is going to be a very pretty boy or girl, especially with this fire body and with the gorgeous face, right? And the last one we have is black hair. So they might have brown hair or they might have black hair. Now let me remove these cards and let's take a look at the timing. Okay, so for the timing, we are starting out with these cards, then we'll have some more cards and we'll end off with the bingo machine. So let's see what Spirit has to say about the timing of your baby. When is he or she coming in your life? So Spirit, when is pile 2's baby coming? When are they coming? So we already have 2 cards. We have summer, so maybe upcoming summer or the next summer or whenever it might be. And we also have Libra. So the 23rd of September until the 22nd of August, they might be a Libra. Let's get one more. There we go. Ooh. So we'll take the first one and it says perfect timing. So that definitely tells us that they will come when you're ready. They will come when the time is right. So there is no need to worry. They'll be on their way when you're ready or when it's supposed to happen. Now we're going to move on to some months of the year that might be significant. This is a new deck that I recently got. We'll be getting some other messages at the end of this reading from this deck as well. Also concerning your fertility or your pregnancy. So stay tuned for that as well. So the first card just flew out. I kind of want 3 of them. So let's see. So Spirit, when is this baby coming to pile 2? When is this baby coming? When are they coming? Can we get some more information, please? So again, this shuffling takes a lot of time. So maybe there is a need to be patient, or maybe the important months, we'll just take them, are a little bit different for everybody. So we have April. There we go, April. We also have May. There we go. We have October. And we have June. And this is a timeless reading, so of course these dates might be closer to you or later for others. Now, if you are sensitive to noise, you might want to turn the volume down a little bit because I'm going to use the bingo machine to get some more dates, and it can get a little loud. Whoop. Yeah, it fell over. Whoops. Again, you guys got 1 extra, but that's fine. Maybe you're just Spirit favorites. No, they don't have favorites, but yeah, you just get a little bit extra. So the first one we have is the number 37. And I think we already saw a 37 before, but I'm not sure. But the 3rd of July or the 7th of March might be significant, or the age 37. There we go. Then the next one we have is the number 74. So the 4th of July or the 7th of April, especially because we have April, we would say that the 7th of April might seem a little bit more significant. Then we have the number 26. So the 6th of February or the 2nd of June. And especially because we have June here, it seems very likely that the 2nd of June is a very significant. Next up, we have the number 71. So the 1st of July, maybe the 1st until the 4th, or the 7th of January might be significant. These might, by the way, they might also be birthdays from someone that plays a role. Like it might be your own birthday or the birthday from your partner that you'll be having this baby with. We also have the number 17. So we have the number 71 and we have the 17. These are mirrored. And I'm feeling like for some of you, you might be having twins, that one characteristic or one of the babies has the energy of the baby that we're talking about right now, and the other one might be in pile 1. If you feel like that resonates for you, you might want to check that one out. But again, the number 17, so the 1st of July and the 7th of January. Also, the age 17 might be significant. Next up, we have the number 57. So the 5th of July. So it seems like the 1st until the 5th of July are significant. And the 7th of May. And May is here as well. So the 5th of May definitely seems significant as well. The last one that we have is the number 31. So the age 31 might be significant. The 31st of whatever month has 31 days might be significant. I don't know them off the top of my head. You might want to look that up, or maybe you know that. The 1st of March or the 3rd of January might be significant. Now, to end of this reading, I'm getting some oracle cards. Well, they're called tea leaf cards, to see if there's anything significant surrounding your fertility and your pregnancy that might be significant, or your journey when it comes to your fertility or pregnancy. So the first one we have is coins, and it says money will be coming to you. So if you're worried about finances, or that you cannot have the funds to take care of a baby, just know that that will be taken care of. You won't have to worry about finances when you have your kid. Let's get some more. There we go. We have be careful. Do not take risks with this claw. So if you were thinking about doing something that is a little risky, this is a sign to not do that. If you were not even thinking about taking risks, this message is just not for you. Don't worry about it. But if there is anything that might seem a little risky, whatever it is, don't do it, okay? So let's get some more messages. If there is anything else, this deck is gigantic, so I split it up in two. This is the first part of the deck, and in a second I'll grab the second half of this deck. We have needle and thread with a sincere wish will be granted. And I feel for most of you that is becoming pregnant, having this baby. That wish will be granted. You will have this baby. There is no need to worry. They're already on their way, right? So let's use the second part of that deck. If there is anything else that you might need to be mindful of, we have desk. Pay attention to your work. So yeah, there is something about your work. We have that money will be coming to you, but also the do not take risks. And now we have pay attention to your work. So I feel like these might be connected for some of you, that you might be up for getting a raise, even if you're not realizing that at the moment. But be careful about the things that you're doing at work, because that raise is coming, and if you might do something risky, you might mess that up. But there is something about your work that can improve your finances. You might want to start a second job, or you might want to start your own company or business. We also have pig. There is a lot about money with you guys. So we have beware of greed. So again, don't take too many risks at work just to get more money, because it might go wrong. And again, this might not be for everybody, but there is definitely something about finances that you might need to take a look at, or you might need to be careful about. And it's nothing to worry about, but just you have been warned in this reading, and I think that there might be a reason for that. Okay, last one. We have Bo, and it says, you are highly thought of. So yeah, this definitely seems like there is a raise that might be coming your way. Like at your job, you're being highly thought of. People think about you as being someone that can have that position or that can do everything, right? And it's like you'll have a raise, or there might be a raise coming to you when it comes to your work. Or this might be your partner that's up for a raise, and you might need to help them. But I feel for most of you, this is definitely going to be about you. Let me get one more to end off this reading, because I just want one more. So, Spirit, can we get one more message for pile 2? One more. There we go. Let me grab it. And there we go. We have a rat, and it looks kind of scary. Someone working against you behind your back. So, yeah, it's like a similar with this, be careful, do not take risks. It's like the general people that know you, they think very highly of you, but there might be someone, whether this is at work or in your life, that is trying to mess that up. Maybe it's someone that is the one that's quite greedy and they want to have that position, but you're standing in their way. So yeah, be mindful of someone that is trying to steal your raise. Yeah, so that brings me to the end of the reading. I hope you had fun. I had as well. If you're interested in a personal reading, I do personal readings. The link is in the description box below. If you enjoyed the reading, I'd love to get a thumbs up. And I hope to see you in one of my next videos. And I hope you guys have a great day. Bye, guys. Hello, my lovely pile number 3. If you chose the Pyrite, this is going to be your reading. And we're starting out with some oracle cards to find out some more about your baby. So these cards are the ones we're going to start out with, and we're going to take a look at some more cards after we've seen these two. So the first one we have is the Shaman with the number 16. So the number 16 might be significant. And we also have the Buffalo. And the Buffalo is associated with Earth. So your baby might become a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. So let's start out with the Buffalo, because the Buffalo is very grounded. They can handle any storm, any hardship, whatever it is. The Buffalo is someone that trusts that everything happens for a reason, and they realize that whatever challenge comes their way is an opportunity to grow. So they will see life as a gift. They will see this life as like just a fun little thing that they have challenges and that they can grow through and that they can have fun with. They don't get overwhelmed easily. They are very grounded. I feel like they're going to be very connected to nature as well. So they might love cats, dogs, or other animals, or they are very connected with plants. They like to garden, or they like to take a walk in nature, maybe even rock climbing. For the overall energy, I am getting more of a masculine energy for this baby rather than a feminine one, but that doesn't have to be for everyone. We also have the Shaman here, and the Shaman talks about being a medicine man or medicine woman. So it might be that your baby might want to become a surgeon or a healthcare worker. It could be very broad. It could be a nurse. It could be, like I said, a surgeon. It might be that they'd like to help with the elderly, but they definitely care about helping others, healing others. And they're not afraid of like a difficult path. So, for example, becoming a surgeon is definitely not easy. They have to study a lot. It's a long road. Your baby or your child will not steer away from this profession just because it sounds scary. That's the kind of thing that we're seeing here. And with the shaman as well, we can see that your baby might have some psychic skills. They might just use their intuition a lot, but they might also just be clairaudient, clairvoyant. Any one of the clairs could be possible with your baby or with your child. So we can see that they're definitely helped by the divine, helped by their spirit guides to guide them on their path, on their mission, because I do feel like they have a very important purpose when it comes to this lifetime or this life. Now let's get another deck out to see a little bit more about who they are and what they're going to be like, or what are the things that are important. So these cards, I'm going to get to, they're going to talk about their overall energy throughout their life, not just their first years. We're going to look at their overall energy. So Spirit, what can you tell us about pile 3's baby? Oh, wow. Okay. So the first one is Great Goddess with Sacred Unity and the number 17. So maybe the age 17, we have 16 and 17 might be very significant. We have Sacred Unity. So it might be that they'll have a divine partner walking around on this earth that they will connect with, and that they will have this purpose together, or that they will meet their other half through this passion that they are working towards. But I feel like with this sacred unity, most of all, we're talking about how connected they are to spirit, to life itself, and their trust, knowing that whatever happens, they can handle it and that it was meant to be. I think that they're getting or receiving a lot of psychic information throughout their life. And they're up for something big. I feel like this shaman energy might be even bigger than like having this purpose of becoming a surgeon. It might also be that they have this big spiritual purpose that's about to influence millions of people, or just a lot of people. We also have Gula with healing. So that's something very, very interesting. So we had the number 19. 19 might as well be a significant age. But yeah, like we said, they might be medicine men or women. They might have the purpose of healing the world. Not healing one or two people, but healing a lot of people with their presence, with their energy, with their gentle and trusting nature. So next up, we're going to use some smaller cards to get some traits. So maybe what they'll look like, what their character would be like. So the first, wait, let me grab the ones that I felt drawn to. So we have black hair. If my camera decides to focus, there we go. So they might have black hair. Again, I've said this in a lot of my readings. This is a general reading. So some of the very physical traits might not be for everybody. They might just be for most people watching. We also have South American origins. So they might have South American origins. This might not be for everybody as well. But their personality is a personality that every baby that will be coming in, that we're talking about, will have. So they might look different, but they have the same purpose and the same personality. We also have understanding. Yeah, they're going to be very understanding when it comes to other people. But also, I feel like they're going to have an understanding of the bigger picture of life. Like they'll come in very knowledgeable, very, I don't know, like as if they've been here for many, many times. or they've like cracked the secret code to life even before they came on this earth. Like that's the kind of energy that I'm sensing, and it's very hard to explain, but I hope it makes sense. So let's get some more cards. So it's like they're gonna be an old soul coming to this world. Let's get some more. So Spirit, what else can you tell us about pile 3's baby? So we have children. So this might indicate that this is not going to be your first child, but that they are maybe second child, or that you'll just have more than one kid, and this is one of them. Let's get some more. Maybe they're also drawn to helping children when they grow up. But yeah, always multiple meanings, right? We also have control issues. And what I'm getting with this one is actually pretty funny. It's like they'll be hard to handle as a child. Like they're going to be very stubborn. They have their way of doing things, and I think that it's very hard as parents to control them because they will do what they want to do. So yeah, maybe you'll have a little bit of parenting lessons as this baby grows up. But nothing severe, right? Because they have a gentle heart. It's not like this is going to be like the devil's spawn or anything like that. I think they're going to be very sweet. But yeah, they're just going to be very stubborn, and they have like, they want to do what they want to do. We also have creative. So they're going to be very creative, whether it's singing, whether it's sports. There are sports that are creative, right? Whether this is music, whether it could be anything, but they will have this creative outlet that will really help them through life and ground themselves. We also have spiritual lesson. Yeah, like I said, it's like they are very, very connected to spirit, especially because we already had the sacred unity. We also have the shaman, and now we have a spiritual lesson, right? So it's all connected here. And I think that it's something very, very significant about your baby that they are going to be so connected to their purpose and to the divine. We also have straight hair. So they might have straight hair. A lot less deep than the spiritual lesson one, right? And the last one that we have is good with words. So they might be a singer or they might be a public speaker, but they have a way of soothing people with the way that they talk, the things that they say. Love that. So that was it for what your baby will be like. Now let me remove these cards and let's get into the timing. Okay, so for the timing, we'll be using these cards first. Then I'll have some more cards with the months of the year, and then we'll be using the bingo machine. So let's take a look at when you will have this baby. There we go. They came out very quick. So the first one we have is when you're ready. So this baby will come when you feel that you are ready. So it doesn't necessarily have to do with a specific month or year, but it is important that you feel ready for this baby. We also have Taurus, and that goes well with that buffalo and with that stubborn energy. So the 21st of April until the 20th of May. And let me get one more card before we go to the next deck. So Spirit, when is pile 3's baby coming? When is pile 3's baby coming? Can I get one more card? When is this baby coming? Okay, so I guess you guys got two. That's fine. We'll take them. So the first one we have is 1 year. So this might be in 1 year, or maybe if you already have kids, when one of them turns 1. but take that as it resonates. And we also have Cancer. So the 22nd of June until the 22nd of July. And now I'm going to see if I can put 4 over here, because with the other piles I just had 3. It was a little bit easier. There we go. Let's move on to this deck with the months of the year. So Spirit, which months will be significant for pile 3? So the first one we have is June. And we already had June with this Cancer card as well. We have September. They are coming out really easily. So that might indicate that your pregnancy will be very easy, or that it might just be a lot quicker than you expect it to come. And maybe one more. Spirit, can we get one more? Wow. And the next one, we have is July. So it's still July as I'm uploading this video right now. So maybe it's like within this year, within this upcoming year, you might get pregnant in July or June. That's very cool. But of course, take them as they resonate. If you feel like you're not ready at all, it might take a lot longer, right? So now we're going to use the bingo machine to get some specific dates. If you're sensitive to noise, you might want to turn down the volume a little bit now so your ears don't hurt. There we go. So the first date we have is 30. So the 30th might be significant, the 30th of July or the 30th of June or September, or the age 30 might be a significant age. Next up is the number 40. So the age 40 might be significant, or the 4th, or in 40 days. Next, we have the number 70. We have a lot of zeros. So with the number 70, we have probably 70 days or July. So we had, let's see, March, April, and July, or 30, 40, and 70 days. Then we have the number 52. Let me adjust the camera. There we go. So the 2nd of May or the 5th of February. Let me put it down. Then we have the number 7. So July again. So a lot of emphasis on July. We have it 3 times. We have it here twice. We have July here, and we have July with Cancer as well. The last one we have for you guys is, let it adjust. There we go. The number 51. So the 1st of May. We have the 1st and the 2nd of May. And we have the 5th of January. That might be significant. So that's it for the significant dates. Now we're going to move into some tea leaf cards or oracle cards to get some messages that might be significant when it comes to your pregnancy or your fertility journey. So let's see what comes out. We've had some very, well, they felt unrelated cards coming out with some of the other piles. So I'm very curious to see what comes out for you. So this is a big stack. Sometimes these are related or they form one message. So the first one we have is dog close up, pleasure with a close friend. So pleasure with a close friend. This kind of indicates that there might be a close friend that you'll be like you're moving on to the next step. You're becoming closer like maybe your best friend turning into your partner, something like that, or just having fun with one of your close friends. Then we have diamond with you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. So this seems like there is someone that you're very close to. Maybe your partner is your best friend, right? You might be receiving like a wedding ring or something, like a diamond, right? A ring. Then we have purse. Pay attention to your finances. So there, you might need to be careful when it comes to your finances, not to spend everything too quickly, or just be mindful of spending it on the things that are things that you get something out of, instead of like just throwing money everywhere. I don't know why I'm saying that, because I don't feel like you're someone that just spends money mindlessly. But yeah, you might want to pay attention to your finances a little bit. And we also have ant with work, achievement, and success. So with this ant card, I'm getting the idea that you will be partnering up with your partner, your spouse, to have this baby. And that by the two of you really wanting this, maybe working on your fertility. Like, for example, if your spouse is a smoker, they might want to stop smoking. If they are a drinker, they might want to stop drinking just to improve their own physical health. That will definitely help bring this baby into this world. Then let's get some more. Let's use the second half of that same deck to get some more, because we do have some space left. Spirit, what else do you have for pile 3, please? There we go. We have gavel. We have involvement with the law. So this sounds more scary than it is. Immediately, my mind went to getting married or getting a partnership, like a registered partnership with the diamond and the diamond here, right? So it's like you're getting it on paper that you are a couple, right? It's not just being in a relationship, it's getting written down officially, like I said, like getting married or getting a registered partnership. And that's really cool. So if you are not married yet, it's like that will happen pretty soon. Something about that is happening pretty soon. The last one we have is archway. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Yeah. A new path is opening up. Maybe the married life is a path that's opening up, right? And you'll be having children. That path is opening up. So there are good things coming, new opportunities, new paths. Everything is really looking up for you. Or at least that's how I see it. So that brings me to the end of the reading. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, I'd love to get a thumbs up. If you aren't subscribed to my channel yet, you can definitely subscribe and click on that notification bell to get notified. If you're interested in more of these readings, I have a lot of them on my channel, so you might want to check those out. And if you want a personal reading, I do those as well. There is a link in the description box below. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye, guys. Hello, my lovely pile number 4. If you picked this beautiful golden healer or Lemurian quartz, this is going to be your reading. And we're starting out with the energy of your baby. What are they going to be like? So we have these 2 oracle cards here. We're going to talk about these first, and then we'll be digging into some more oracle cards. So the first one you guys have is the number 3 with the Starborn. The number 3 might be significant, so maybe age 3 is a significant age. We also have the Otter, and the Otter is associated with water. So they might be a Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Cancer. So let's talk about this Otter a little bit first. The otter is the epitome of joy, playfulness, and fun. They're full of love and they don't need much. They're happy with anything and everything. So I feel like this child is going to be a breeze to raise. They're going to be so much fun. They're going to be very easygoing. It's not going to be a fussy baby. And even as they grow up, as they become a teen, they're not going to be very hard to raise. They're going to be very fun. I think that you'll have a great connection with them throughout their lives. And it seems like this is someone that you'll be hanging out with a lot because you just enjoy being together a lot. And I feel like this is going to be like a mini version of you. I don't know why. There is nothing specific in the cards about that yet, but I feel like they're going to match your energy very well. And with the starborn here, the starborn is also called the divine child or the star child, and they can be seen as destined. So maybe this baby is destined to be in your life. They'll have a big role in your life, or they have been brought on this earth for their own journey. They might have a very significant journey. But overall, I feel like they are going to be the star in your life, the light of your life. A very happy and very light energy coming into your life, something that you might really enjoy and benefit from. It's like there is a little blessing being dropped into your life, a little bundle of joy. So very, very positive energy coming from your baby. I feel like this child is going to be a very positive child, someone that has a lot of friends, that doesn't get into trouble, that wants to do the work. Like at school, they're going to be someone that pays attention, that doesn't get into trouble, all of that stuff. Like this is going to be a very kind-hearted child, like really a dream to parent. So I hope that you're happy about that, because I would like do anything to have a child like this. Okay, so we have we have 2 more cards from this other deck to get some more information about their personality throughout life. So this is not going to be when they're young, it's going to be their general energy. And I'm wondering why I'm talking so fast. I'm sorry, I think I'm just very excited because this energy is so much fun. So the first one we have is Mary with miracles. Like I said, this is going to be your miracle baby. This is going to be your miracle coming into your life. This is going to be like this bomb of light energy coming into your life. Yeah, I cannot, it's hard to explain how great this energy is. But with the number 34, this might indicate that this baby will come into your life when you're 34, or that 34 might be a significant age. But yes, this is going to be your miracle baby. It might have been a difficult path to become pregnant or to conceive. But I do feel like once this baby is here, there's going to be this huge sigh of relief. And it's like all the negative energy or all these worries, all these things will disappear. And I hope that, I really wish that for you as well. So we also have Lazy, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, with revelation. And we have the number 29. So 29 might also be a significant age. And with this revelation, I'm not sure how to interpret this one. It's like maybe as they grow up, things will be revealed about them, or maybe there are some things that you might not understand right now, but throughout their life, they will be brought up. I do feel like there is some ethereal energy surrounding them. Maybe they are also highly psychic, or they have a lot of spiritual guidance, especially with this Starborn card. We can see all these stars surrounding this egg. So maybe there is a lot of, how do you say that? Like there are high expectations from spirit when it comes to this baby. They are expected to come onto this earth to, yeah, like they're supposed to change the world. They're supposed to make a big change in this world, whether it's just in your family's life or just in general. But I feel like this birth is going to be like the birth of your baby, or the baby coming into this lifetime is going to be something huge. Yeah, so like I said, this is a star child. This is a very important baby coming into this world. And I feel like it's not just for your family. I think it's way bigger than that. It's like a shock effect or a rippling effect that's happening throughout the place that they're being born. It's like their love and their joy is very infectious, and that they will impact a lot of people with their energy. So next up, I'll be using some little cards to get some more information about them. So Spirit, what else can you tell us about pile 4's baby? What else can you tell us about pile 4's baby? Is there anything specific that we should know about this baby? So the first one we have is charming. Yeah, they have this natural charm. Everybody is drawn to them because they are so light, so fun. They have this beautiful energy field. A lot of people will look at them. Their smile will be infectious. I feel like even when they're a baby, like a lot of people will want to hold your baby or want to take a look at your baby. They'll have a real presence in this world, even when they are tiny. Let's get some more information. We also have creative. So they will be a creative, whether this comes to music, to painting, to dancing. They will have this creative outlet that they really enjoy. Maybe in general, they are very creative, the way that they solve things, the way that they see the world. Yeah. We also have loyal. So they are very loyal to their family, loyal to what they care about, what they love, but just a very loyal person. A lot more cards came out, so I'll just take them all. Usually I don't feel drawn to take them all, but this time I am. We also have intelligence. So they're going to be very intelligent. They're going to be very smart. Like I said, I feel like they're going to have a great time at school. They won't get in any trouble. They will enjoy the teachings at school. And I think that they have a great time learning new skills. I think that they pick up new skills very easily. We also have open-minded. So they're going to be very open-minded. That goes well with that creative energy. Like they're not, they can see things from other perspectives. They're not very closed-minded, right? Yeah. Why am I even shuffling? I wanted to take them all. Whoops. My mind is a little off right now. It is just very, like, I'm feeling like I'm walking on clouds. So we have authentic. So yeah, they're very authentic. They are who they are, and they're unapologetic about that, and they are just who they are. And I think that it'll become very clear who they are, and that'll catch a lot of attention. We also have extrovert. So yeah, they're not afraid to be seen. They're not afraid to be who they are. And I think that because they have this beautiful light energy surrounding them, they're also not afraid of people treating them badly because their energy is infectious. Even if somebody might want to do them harm or is jealous, I think that just being around your kid will lift their energy up and will make those people just be nice to them instead. So that's very nice. We also have stubborn, so they might be a little bit stubborn, but in a good way. Like they'll fight for what they believe in, and they will not give up. Nobody can convince them of anything negative. We also have red hair. So this one is a card that might not be for everybody, but they might have red hair. We also have a white ashy hair. So that they might also be born with like very white or ashy hair. I am trying to create some more space so we can lay down all these cards. We also have forgiving and learning. So I think that that's one of the lessons that they will be teaching the people that they come in contact with, that everybody can be forgiven as long as they learn the lesson and they can show that they have actually learned their lesson. But I do think that your baby or your child is going to be very forgiving when it comes to people that have made mistakes in the past. I love their energy. They are so light. They're so loving. I wish I could send that message to you. If you are an empath, you might be able to pick up on their energy as well. If you really focus on these cards, you might pick up their energy. And that might be a great way to communicate with them as well. We also have blonde hair. So we have that white ashy hair that might turn into blonde, or that red hair. So they might be this cool redhead. And the last one we have for your baby is trustworthy. So they're not only loving and kind, they're also very trustworthy. And I think that that's something that I kind of talked about when I said like they'll have a great time at school. I think that people will naturally know that they can trust your child. They will confide in them. They will want to be their friend. I think a lot of people will be drawn to tell them things because they will be someone that can keep their secrets as well. So that's it for your baby. Let's move on to the timing because I'm very curious about how long this will take. Okay, so for the timing, I'll be using these cards first. Then we'll take a look at the months of the year that are significant, and we'll end off with the bingo machine to get some more specifics. So let's see. Spirit, when is pile 4's baby coming? When is pile 4's baby coming? Can we get some more? So we already have 2, but I kind of want 3. So we'll shuffle a little bit more until one more pops out. So when will pile 4's baby? Okay, So this one fell upright, so we'll take that one, but we'll leave the rest because otherwise we'll have way too many cards. So the first one we have, you might have already seen, right? But it says 1 year. So it might be within 1 year that you'll have this baby, or that if you already have children, that it will be when your other child is a year old. But take that as it resonates. We also have fall. So the fall might be significant. And the last one we have is Gemini with the 21st of May until the 21st of June. Let's move on to the months of the year that might be significant. So Spirit, when is pile 4's baby coming? When is pile 4's baby coming in? When is pile 4's baby coming? And again, I kind of want 3 cards. There we go. So we already have 2. Let's get one more. If it wants to come out, of course. Otherwise, we'll just keep the 2. Yeah, there we go. So the first one we have is February. There you go. We also have January. So January and February are significant. And the last one we have is August. Also, I'm hearing the name August might be interesting. I've heard recently that someone wanted to name their kid August, and I think it's actually pretty cool. It makes me think of the movie, what's it called? I think it's Matilda, or there is a movie where a kid was named August. Maybe Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Let me know in the comments if you know what movie it was. But let's use the bingo machine to get some more specific dates. If you're sensitive to noise, you might want to turn the volume down right now so it doesn't hurt your ears. There we go. So let's take a look. The first one we have is the number 54. So the 4th of May or the 5th of April might be significant. Let me adjust that a little bit. There we go. Next up, we have the number 26. So maybe the 26th of January, February, or August is significant, or the 6th of February, or the 2nd of June, especially because we do have the 2nd of June between May 21st and June 21st. Then we have the number 70. Let me adjust. There we go. So maybe in 70 days might be significant, or July might be significant. Again, the 70 days, it might not be when you give birth, it might be when you'll conceive. We also have the number 24, so the 24th of January, February, or August. The 2nd of April, so the 2nd until the 4th, because we also have the 5th. The 5th, because we have the 2nd and the 5th of April. And we have the 4th until the 6th of February, or the 24th until the 26th. Next up, we have the number 30. So maybe the 30th might be significant, or the month March. And I have to pause the camera for a second because my battery is about to die. So let me exchange batteries. New battery is in. Let's continue. So the next one is the number 44. There we go. So the age 44 or 30, by the way, might be significant, or the 4th of April. So now we don't only have the 2nd and the 5th. We also have the 4th of April. And the last one we have is the number 56. So the 6th of May or the 5th of June. We also have the 4th of May, so the 4th until the 6th of May, or the 2nd until the 5th of June. So that's it for the significant dates. I want to end the reading off with some tea leaf cards. These are oracle cards, and we're going to see if there is anything concerning your pregnancy, fertility journey that might be significant. So this could be literally anything, but these might be things that might be important, or something that you might need to keep in mind about this pregnancy or about your journey. So we already have two. The first one we have is a wall with misunderstanding. So you might have been in a misunderstanding with your spouse, your partner, maybe, or maybe there will be a misunderstanding, or there is something that will be cleared up. But yeah, there is something about a wall or a misunderstanding. We also have teardrops with great personal sorrow. They came out at the same time, so they might be related. So it might be that there is something that you feel very sad about, and that you might not understand. For example, you might have been through baby loss, or you might have lost your I'm not sure how to say that. So you might have had I've lost the words. But maybe something happened in But yeah, whatever this is, there is something about it that needs to be looked at. And I think that maybe you'll get some clarity on it, because clearly what you think of it now is not the truth. And that's why we have this misunderstanding. Okay, we have two more. We have Teapot, and it says deep friendship with someone of the same sex. And it came out together with skills, keep your life in balance. So you might really benefit from having a drink or some tea with a good friend, especially to keep your life balanced. Maybe you are someone that gets overwhelmed easily, or that tends to hide out alone at home. But it might be very nice to go outside, have some fun with a good friend every now and then. But if you have any other interpretations of these cards, you can take them the way that you feel they resonate for you, because I just cannot read all the thousands interpretations of these cards, obviously. And you know your situation better than I do. We also have Sun, happiness and a well-being. Yeah. So you will be getting this happy ever after. The sun will come up for you. Like we said, this is a beautiful child that's coming in, right? And that will come once baby is here. I kind of want one more. So let's get one more card for you guys to end off this reading. So Spirit, can we get one more message for pile 4, please? One last message. I guess it's not from this deck. Let's grab the other half of this deck, because as you can see, these are all the cards, but I cannot handle shuffling them all in one hand. So one more. There we go. That's the one that we were meant to see. Oh, there are two. Let's take them. We have Kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. So maybe that has to do with these teardrops and this wall. Maybe you are going through some hard times, and there is a need for you to plan ahead, keep a positive outlook to help you, to help keep your mind on track. And we also have older man, dealings or relationship with an older man. Maybe these unsettled times and needing to plan ahead has to do with this older man. Maybe you are in a relationship with an older man, and the both of you want to plan ahead, start a family, right? But there might be some things that you need to change or implement first. So yeah, that brings me to the end of the reading. I really hope you had fun just like I did. And if you like the video, I'd love to get a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel just yet, you can definitely do that. I have a lot of this type of readings on my channel, so if you enjoyed them, you can definitely check out the other ones. If you'd like a personal reading, I also do personal readings. So in the description box, I have a link to the website where you can buy your reading if you're interested. But I'm just happy that you were here, and I hope you guys have a great time and a great day. Bye, guys.